guys, so today I have a tutorial for this look right here. I originally was inspired by the new Anastasia, the new Modern Renaissance palette. I don't have the palette, but I've been seeing all of the tutorials using that palette. It has a ton of gorgeous like red, pink, and kind of like brown tones. It's bomb. So I've been inspired by the looks that I've seen using that palette. I do want to pick up that palette, but you know, ball on a budget. I got bills to pay. I can't buy a palette when I have bills to pay. Anyways, so I wanted to do kind of a red eyeshadow look. I did a red look for my like anti-Valentine's Day look, but I wanted to do something a little bit more wearable because that one was extremely smoky. So I came up with this, just a simple halo red eye. I realized this is also like what I would do if I was doing a wearable version of a Revenge era makeup look. So if you're one of those people that has been requesting a Revenge era makeup tutorial, just swap this lip out for a super pale nude and boom, you're Gerard in 2008. It's gonna be great. Anyways, you guys, if you want to see how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start off with eyes just because we're gonna be using some crazy colors and I don't want fallout all over my face. So first I'm just gonna take some NYX HD concealer and just pop that on my lids to prime. And then I'm just going to take my setting brush with whatever is on it and just set it down. This concealer sets pretty well though, it doesn't crease horribly. Okay, and I have no idea where we're going to start with this, so we're just going to go in. So I have a few colors in this Makeup Geek Z palette. You guys, look how beautiful this palette is. The only thing is you can see like fingerprints on it really well, but it holds quite a few shadows and I just, look at the mirror in here, like I'm obsessed with this palette. But anyway, so I have a few colors in here. I'm probably going to use this Sugarpill Red, and then I'm probably going to use some colors from my Urban Decay Vice palette, but again, just whatever colors you guys have in your collection will do, but let's just get into it because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm first just going to take a little bit of Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, just super messily, just to get some color in there. What the hell just happened? Whatever. Okay, then I'm going to take a little bit of Simply Marlena, which is that pink shade, and put this in the inner and outer corner. I think so. Let's do that. So, just blending this on the outer corner into the crease, and then in to the inner corner. We're gonna go back and do this with red, but it's always good to build up color and have something to blend it out with. Okay, then I'm gonna take the color Alchemy from the Vice 3 palette. This is just basically a deeper version of that shade, and I'm just going to concentrate that right in the crease. You don't have to do this. You could just also build up Simply Marlena, but I use the Vice palette as like my mirror that I use for tutorials, so it's just right in front of me. But again, you don't have to do this. And I'm going to kind of blow this out a little bit too. Yeah! Okay, and we're going to go in with the big guns, but this is Sugarpill's Love Plus eyeshadow, the most pigmented red I own. And I'm just going to take this on a little furless angled brush and really stamp this on that outer corner and inner corner. And as I'm stamping, I'm kind of wiggling my brush, like tilting it back and forth so that we get the most amount of opacity. And just blend that in there. Go back and forth in the crease, and then we're going to go back in with the blending brush that we used for those pink shades and just softly blend everywhere. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of the Sugarpill Red shade and just build it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, that middle shade right there. And what brush am I going to use for this? I like know what brush I want to use. I just can't find it. There you are. That's not... Okay, well, I can't find the brush that I wanted, so I'm just going to use this Makeup Geek pointed crease brush. I was trying to find the Morphe M507, which is basically this, just a little bit less dense. But I'm just going to take a little bit of Cherry Cola and just put that in the outer V. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this on the inner corner as well. I'm just going to keep building this up. Really just kind of packing. I'm not blending too much right now. And then I'm going to go back in with the brush that we used for the red shade with a little bit of the red on it to blend. Just so we get that richness of color while we blend. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. I honestly had no idea what I was doing or how this is going to turn out. Still don't, but I really like how it looks so far. It's like a raspberry explosion. Okay, well, let's move on to face now because I feel like this is pretty much it. I mean, I'm going to add a lid color later. I just don't know what color to do on my lid. Anyways, let's move on to face. Today I'm going to use my Nars All Day Luminous in the shade Light 3. Beep, beep, beep. I'm just going to take that on my beauty blender and buff that in. I'm getting Revenge era Gerard vibes right now. Only former emo kids will understand that. But I mean, honestly, if you're subscribed to my channel, you were probably an emo kid at one point in time or another. Then I'm just going to use that same NYX HD concealer. This is in the shade 2. I'm really mad because shade 2 and shade 3 are really, really pink. Like, they're pale, but they're really, really pink. And shade 4 is almost too dark for me. Like, it's the same color as my skin when I have self-tanner on, but it's that perfect, like, yellow undertone. I don't know, I'm having a hard time finding cruelty-free, affordable concealers, because, like, I love Urban Decay the Urban Decay, Naked Skin, and, like, I feel like there's a ton of really good high-end concealers, but I'm just having a hard time finding some good cruelty-free drugstore ones. I mean, obviously this one is good, but like, I've used it for so long. Like, I want to mix it up. And the Catrice one is good too, but you girls gotta have options. You guys know that. And then I'm just going to set my under eyes real quick. And this is the e.l.f. HD powder. And I'm going to quickly set around my nose as well. Okay, and then I'm not going to set my face quite yet. I want to see how this foundation sets. I've never actually like seen how it sets because I always just like automatically powder my face. I really want to do kind of like an intense rich red on the lower lash line. I don't know if I have one though. Let's fill in the brows while we're waiting. This tutorial's all over the place. I always feel so naked whenever I'm doing tutorials like this and I haven't filled in my eyebrows yet. I just feel like I need a frame for these eyes. I love how these colors look. They just look so rich together. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go fill in my other eyebrow off camera. This is so boring to watch. The brows are a little aggressive today. Just a little bit, but that's okay, because I know you guys still love me. Okay, I'm just going to blend a little bit. Keep it real smoky. And then I'm going to set my face real quick. This is my NYX powder. Okay, and then for the lower lash line, let's see. I'm going to take this little Furless, it's called the PE2 brush, and this has a little bit of residual black on it, which I'm a-okay with. And I'm just going to take that and use the red eyeshadow, dust off the excess so we don't get a ton of fallout, and we're going to buff this on our lower lash line. So connect it all the way to the inner corner. This is straight up Helena music video, like, MCR makeup right now. My inner emo kid is just like, you need to do a revenge era makeup, Katie, not an Anastasia inspired makeup, a revenge era makeup. I ain't even mad. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of Creme Brulee and mix it with a tiny bit of Tan Lines, which is a new shadow coming out soon. But I just want a little bit of warmth underneath there, so I'm just going to mix a couple just browns and just use that to blend down the red shade. Oh gosh. Okay, and then I really don't want to put anything on my lid, but I feel like I need something on my lid, so I'm going, let's use this. I'm going to use Bling eyeshadow by Geek, just a soft kind of shimmery pale white, and I'm just like patting the teensiest, tiniest amount just so there's some pop and some interest, but the main focus is still the red. I'm just gonna tap that on and blend it out with my finger, and then go back and just blend around the edges a little bit. And then I'm gonna take that same eyeshadow for my brow bone. I've never used this eyeshadow before. It is gorgeous. It's a little bit more of a warm white as opposed to, I think it's Rapunzel, or the other one that's like a really shimmery white. Not White Lies, because White Lies is matte, but the shimmery white is more of like an icy cool tone. This one's a little bit warmer. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop on some eyeliner. This is Besto by Colourpop, and it's just a rich kind of burgundy tone. You guys, NYX came out with a straight up red eyeliner, and I'm so mad at myself for not picking it up when I was in Ulta, like the last time I was at my hometown, because there's no Ulta here. They're opening one, but it won't be open until winter of 2016. But I've wanted a bright, like, red eyeliner for so long, and like, I know you could probably just use lip liner, but I'm still kind of sketched out about that, even though I bet it's totally fine. Then I am going to take a little bit of this on the outer corner of my lashes, and then on the inner part of my waterline, the like inner upper part of my waterline. Yes, I feel so fierce and emo. I love that. Okay, let's move on to face, shall we? I'm going to kick it old school for contouring, and I'm going to use my NYX Blush in Taupe on my e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Collection blending brush. Just going to do a little bit of this. A little on my nose as well, but I'm going to switch to my other brush for that. Then a little bit under my lip. Okay, I don't want a super warm bronzer. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on, oh my god, this stuff smells so good, on my Furless, I use it as a bronzer brush. It's the PE4 or PF4. Just going to warm up the complexion around the perimeters of my face, just lightly. Gotta keep that dead girl glam, you know, can't go too warm. Yes. Okay, and then for blush, I'm just gonna take the tiniest amount. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore, and this is, oh my gosh, what just happened? This is a Eco Tools fan brush, so I'm just gonna kind of do one of these and just lightly dust. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, I love this brush. Just like a light little kiss of something. Yes, oh my god, I need to use this brush more. and that blush more. Okay, I haven't used this in so long. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and this is in the shade Radiant Lights. So I am going to use that. Yes, I am. Oh, yes. This is gorgeous. Oh my god. I'm trying to use, like, different stuff in my tutorials because, I mean, I have, like, my stuff in this little organizer down here that you guys can't see, but just one of those, like, 12 drawer organizers, and so I, like, never break into it. I always just use the stuff that's on my counter, but I'm trying to use more stuff so that you guys don't get bored of me using the exact same things. And let's highlight the Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, yes. Okay. Oh, yes, you guys, feeling myself. Feeling this look right now. I want to do this every single day. Every day. Okay, now I'm just blending more. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I was thinking about doing a red lip, but I think that might be a little too much, and this is too pinky tone, and the red lip that I would want to use is a little too brown, so I don't think it'll quite go. I have no idea what lip color. Maybe I'll use Posh Spice. I think Posh Spice would be cool. Yeah, let's use Posh Spice. So this is Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. Just gonna shake it up. And then let's find some false lashes to pop on. I love really wispy lashes with halo eyes, just because I feel like sometimes when you use like too thick of lashes, you can't see the eyeshadow. You know what I mean? I desperately need new lashes. All of mine are like on their last legs, so I'm just gonna use, these are Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies. These ones are cool because they're a little bit thicker on the outer corner. They're really good for like cat eyes. I used them in my pinup tutorial and they were like perfect. So I'm gonna go apply these really quick off camera. Do you guys want a like updated how I put on fake lashes video? I have one, but it's so old. It's one of the first videos I ever put up. So if you want a new one, just request it down below and I can do that for you guys. But I will be right back. Hey guys, so this is the completed look. I love how it turned out. I literally want to do red messy eyeshadow every single day. I hope I can get my hands on the Anastasia palette soon because it literally speaks to my soul, and I've never owned an Anastasia palette before. Any of the other ones, just like there were too many colors that were just like weird and out of the box. Anyways, I'm rambling. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!